in the fight is parents are, what if I can't get a hold of them? What if there's a
Mhm.
like a intruder or there's an emergency and I can't get a hold of my kid? And so it's a lot of stressors that I think the parents are, and they rely on their kid to respond,
Mhm.
actively.
And again, it's understandable. Like, look at what we see on the news all the time about, that there's violence in schools and shootings in schools, and it's like, we're living in a very turbulent world. So it's understandable that a lot of parents have, heightened stress. And at the school, I really do, I reflect that back to them, of having that empathy and compassion, that it's understandable to be very nervous and anxious about this, and then, just setting that really firm boundary of, if this is a no phone school, that is our protocol, as challenging as it is, but, and again, this is where I think it depends obviously on the protocols of your school, but of letting them know that if there ever, was an emergency, these are the exact steps that we would take, and this is how you would hear from us, and we would be reaching out, and that kind of, not to say like, we kind of have it under control, but of really kind of outlining what that might even look like. I wonder if that might help the parent, but I feel for you, Kim, because I know that sometimes it's almost like another barrier that you have when you're trying to kind of help the student, and the parents are kind of going against what you're saying here.